Um, this is One Take, as always, and today I think I was journaling, and then theme of uncertainty came up for me, and I think uncertainty is um, it's an unavoidable feeling sensation that comes up whatever I do, and I think that the way to go about it isn't to minimize uncertainty, but to be okay with uncertainty. Um, because I think, well, in the most simple level, I think it's impossible to get rid of uncertainty. Uh, at every moment, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. I guess we could predict it, but like I have no idea what's gonna happen today. Like I could predict that I'll probably eat food, I'll probably take shower, I'll probably go work. But all these small details, like there's no way for me to predict. And I guess in the bigger scale too, like uncertainty in terms of like will our economy be fucked in the next couple of years? Like I guess we are always like bound to live under a state of uncertainty, and I think the act of trying to make our certain is a illusion. I think maybe we will feel like things are becoming certain, but I think that's just a trap that we're setting for ourselves to be greeted with an unexpected shit. And since you try so hard to be certain about things, like the repercussion for that, for that black swan, for that like event, is great because the reason why you're trying to be certain is because you're risk averse, and yeah, and then you're gonna be hit with those uncertain shit, and yeah, that's gonna be a chaos for sure. Um, yeah, and I think so. If trying to get rid of our uncertainties is not a viable option, then the second option is to learn to cope or live with uncertainty. And I think this is an interesting part, because for me at least, like I get hit with waves of uncertainty like all the time, like honestly, like every day. And what's interesting is that someday I feel like that uncertainty is like overwhelming, like it's like makes me anxious, makes me doubt like if what I'm doing is like right, like the life I'm trying to embark on, like maybe I should just like yeah, sometimes I just like shit, maybe I need to work at an office, like go get an office job or something, like what am I doing? um, and then some days, that uncertainty is actually exciting, like wow, like life, like I don't know what's gonna happen next year, next month, and that's exciting because like in that mind state, I'm thinking like, well, if I do know what's gonna happen in the future, like that's super boring. Like that's like a movie where like every plot is like spoiled for you. Like, um, and if future is completely predictable, like it's what's the difference between the future and past? Like past is predictable, so if everything is predictable, then yeah, where's the fun in that? So in that mind state, like I'm really excited by the potential of uncertainty, and so yeah, the same feeling of uncertainty can lead to different types of emotion, positive or negative. And what yeah, my conclusion for this topic is that like I realize that anything I do, I will feel uncertain. Like I would doubt myself. Like anything I do, um, like if I were to actually get the office job or something, like stable job, um, then I would probably like doubt myself. Like what am I doing? And then if I'm trying to like lifestyle like this, like really unpredictable, like doing random jobs, and then I still get this hit with this doubt, like what am I doing? So anything I do, I get hit with this, what am I doing? question, so I don't need to take that like question too seriously. And yeah, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I don't need to weigh that like question every time. Sometimes like my heart is like saying, like my intuition is saying like what I'm doing is wrong, and I need to be able to listen to that. But yeah, it's a fine line between listening to intuition and just like being bogged down by doubt. Um, and I guess I haven't mastered how to distinguish between the two. Maybe that's something I can talk about in a couple of days. But yeah, uncertainty. Like I don't know what's gonna happen with this video either. Like what this project is about. Like I don't really know what I'm trying to do with it. But yeah, I guess letting uncertain excite me and just like go with it. Yeah.